Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's been a minute. I ain't been on here in a while, man. But look, I got something on my mind, and I really want to get it off. And it's a big thing today. I know I usually talk about sports, but this is the thing that's really taking the country by storm this week, and well, really just a past couple of days, and it's this Mike Brown situation. Um, I really just want to kind of just jump into, you know, my thoughts about this, and I would love for y'all to comment y'all thoughts and let me know how y'all feel about it. And I just feel like my whole problem with everything is just the fact that people don't think for themselves. They let the media think for them. Um, it's basically like 2 or 3 points is just for me of emphasis about this whole thing is just people are let the media really wrap their brain, like they really let the media really tell them this is how it is, and they really believe it. And another thing is that a lot of people are doing things in the name of protest when it's really not protesting. They're really not doing this for the right reason. Um, First off, I'm gonna talk about the protest for the protest with no reasoning behind it. It's just like, all right, I believe if you protest, then it should have meaning. It should you should be doing this for a cause. I was watching the news last night. The verdict had I think the verdict had been out for maybe an hour or so. We were watching. I was watching the news, and I was looking at the president speaking. He was speaking, and beside it, it was half the president, and then the other side was what's going on at first and at the moment. As the president is speaking, saying, "Oh, this, we should handle it this way, and we shouldn't do this, and we should follow the family, and you know, pray for the family and everything like that." All of a sudden, basically not riot. I wouldn't say riot, but stupidity, uproars. Just while he's talking, while he's giving his speech. And I just don't understand that. Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you flip over a cop car? Why? What meaning behind flipping over a cop car in unison? What is that really saying? Oh, it's 15 of us. We can flip over a cop car, and then didn't flip it. That's the thing. Did not flip it. Did not. Could not flip it. It's 15 of y'all, and y'all rocking this car and couldn't flip it over. So y'all started to do something. You started something that you didn't even finish. It was a stupidity in the first place. Then you started it, did not finish it, and just ran off when they started spurring, like shooting tear gas everywhere. Like what reason? What real reason behind flipping over a cop car is there? Wow. Oh, even if you did flip it over, wow, a cop car is flipped. Was there a cop in it? No. Was it moving? No. Was it doing anything to you? No. It was just stationary. It was not doing. It was There was no reason for that. It was just retarded. Then it's just like, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with people just doing stuff like with the protesters, because majority of those people probably don't even know what's going on. They heard like, oh, a black guy got killed, the white guy got off. That's all they heard. A black guy got killed by a white cop. The white cop got off. That's probably all they know. They probably don't even know the situation that went down. They probably know half truth because they done listen to they homeboy and them, or they done listen to somebody, they ain't even the media. The media will twist things up. The way I seen it, and y'all may or may not agree with me. Let me know if you do or not. But the way I see it is, they told us they gave us they gave us an option of either believing the fact that the two were good or bad. Basically, they gave us the option of believing that Mike Brown was good or bad, believing that the cop was good or bad. Then when we picked whether, between what we believe, they took the majority vote, and they was just like, oh, well, this is how we'll depict these two in the media. To keep it in the media. Y'all gotta understand the media. I'm a mass comm major, and I graduated, thank God. So I understand. I have a bit of understanding about the media. I would say. I would like to say at least. And the media only puts out something that's newsworthy, something that's gonna take somebody's attention, something that's gonna hold somebody's attention. Excuse me. So basically, they played y'all because they put this in the media. This stuff happens all the time. I'm pretty sure y'all know that. I'm from the west side of Atlanta, man. Stuff like that happen all the time. Stuff like that happen all the time. I got friends from Philly. I got friends from New York. I got friends from DC. I got friends that grew up in Chicago. I got friends from Florida. I've been to Florida. I lived in Dallas. I lived in El Paso. Stuff like this happens all. Even I lived in Germany, and stuff like that has happened. So it's like they really played y'all, like all y'all who really on this, oh, the media said this, so I'm gonna believe it. They played y'all because all they did was just put something in front of you, and you believe what they told you just because they told you. And it's that's the problem that I have. It's just like, why are we believing things just because we're told that, without looking up anything? We're not trying to learn about the situation and think about it ourselves and go off of our own values and morals and things of that sort, our own ethics, and really thinking about it and coming up with an answer ourselves. We just thinking like, oh, well, the media said this, they said he did this, and this is what I'm gonna believe. Half of y'all, most of y'all, majority of y'all, most likely everybody who's gonna watch this, were not there. But y'all probably saying, oh, yeah, the cop did this and the cop did that. How you know? Honestly, how do you know? Did you have a relative that was there? Do you know somebody who know the cop? Do you know somebody who seen the situation? No. No, you don't. So it's just like, why are people so caught up in, oh, I believe this because this happened. You want to know what I told my people? I said that I don't even care. Like I really don't. Not that I don't care about the situation happening at all. It's just like I'm not gonna bring myself to have an opinion based off of what I hear on the news or what I hear, what I read in the media. I'm gonna read it, and I said I wasn't gonna look at it at all. But then I end up reading for myself of what really happened, and I broke it down for myself. For y'all who don't know what happened was the cop pulled. They had a curfew for the city. The cop pulled up, said, "All right, it was Mike Brown, his friend. It was like, all right, you all need to get home, before the curfew." I guess words were exchanged. They said that somebody threw something in the car, which I don't believe, but this is what I'm reading. Somebody threw something in the car, or there was a punch thrown toward the person in the car. I don't believe this, but that's what I read. So then they started running when he was like, hey, he got out the car and he started chasing them. They started running. Then all of a sudden, I guess on some Trayvon Martin stuff, you know, Mike Brown ran out of room and he got shot because he wouldn't stop running. So this is what I read, and there's probably 5 or 6 different stories about how that happened. So am I really? I mean, most likely I was at well, no, I think I was in Atlanta when I had just got home when this happened. So look, how am I really gonna form a belief of what happened when I can only speculate? I can only watch TV and see what happened, or really just go off of what I think happened. I don't know, man. I just don't understand. What why there's so much negative protest when it just it's just stupidity. Like it's stupid stuff going on. Like y'all doing it in a stupid way. I can more understand the people that are standing in front of the cop cars and getting on their knees and having their hands up, or just standing there with their hands up. That's more of a protest to me than trying to turn over a cop car, looting. So you using his death, you using the fact that he got killed by a cop and the cop got off to steal something from a store that ain't got nothing to do with anything that's going on. So you just stealing. Like you just looting just because you fight the power. I'm gonna steal this because it's against the law and I'm going against the law, so I'm stealing this for my own gain. That's retarded. That's that's so stupid, man. I don't know, man. I just feel it. I just feel the way I feel, and I can't think no other way. You feel me? I can. That's why I want to know what y'all think, because I would really like to hear. It would really be interesting to hear what y'all think, because to me, this whole situation, as far as not the situation itself with Mike Brown getting killed, but everything else that's going on is beyond me. Like I just don't understand half of it. And then I'm watching TV and everything, and I'm seeing that, you know,